2-0 win over Burnley.
Yep.
Rashford seems to be the big talking point. Is Marcus Rashford really reborn, or is he just a player who's hitting a bit of a golden patch? Funnily enough, Ten Hag was on that subject right away.
I think he invested a lot, once again, with a lot of runs behind the defending line. And then he scored a great goal in a dribble, great finish. So, I think he's in a great form. And, of course, I hope he can keep in this focus and in this performance.
He's a kind of fan's favourite, isn't he? I wonder what the next 12 months should be for Marcus. So cementing his United future, Simon, or putting himself well and truly in the best shop window?
I would think it might be a combination of the two. But if you're a Manchester United fan and a Manchester United person, then you would expect Marcus Rashford to be putting forward his best performances for Manchester United with the sole intention of being committed to the cause and being worth the investment that's been put into him in contractual terms, because he's paid at a very high level. His performances, the majority of last season, weren't to the level, and people can cite various reasons behind it, and they can cite the beginning of the seasons where people allowed him to go on holiday rather than have operations and get himself back into the groove. The culture of Man United needed to change, because I thought it was a laissez-faire, lackadaisical mentality that perhaps encouraged this mentality among certain players that they forgot who they were playing for.
Yeah.
Now you've got him back. He had to get himself together, because otherwise he wouldn't have made the World Cup. You know, it's one thing running at defenders that, I mean, I saw the goal. It was a great goal in terms of the finish, but I think a lot could be asked of the defenders on the way through. But notwithstanding that, a fit and focused Marcus Rashford is a benefit to most sides.
Yeah.
Is he world class? No. Is he on a pedestal that I've discussed previously, where people have put him and then judge him by unfair standards? Probably. But you know what? He's an effective player. He's an effective player that drives at defences, and he should be a part of a Man United squad that's now building to start the emergence of a challenging Man United again.
And United must be aware that he's got his admirers. Of course he does. One of them, Nasser Al-Khelaifi, over in Qatar.
Yeah, but you know,
the man at the top at PSG.
Nasser admires every good player.
Yeah.
Because they've got more money than God, they can afford to admire them and potentially acquire them. And he will remember that the ultimate goal that was scored against PSG, which cemented the appointment of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, was by Rashford against his side.
Sure.
So those things. But look, for me, he's back to a level of performance. The mental approach to the game is the thing that's changed. Nothing physical has changed in him. His mental approach, the no longer feeling sorry for myself, whether that was because managers didn't play him in the right place or give him the right motivations or speak to him in the right way, because we saw a very petulant, a very sulky, a very affected Marcus Rashford during the course of last year. We're now seeing a young man full of the joys of spring, as he should be, playing for England, playing for Man United and playing football. So hopefully that then builds, and Man United can start building a side around players performing at their level, not at levels like Rashford and Jadon Sancho and other people have performed over the last 12 months.
As you might expect, even though we're that close to Christmas Day, United fans back in big numbers, nothing changes. We want the Glazers out chant ringing out in the first match since they announced that they might sell up. Nothing changes there. They won't change their view on that.
No, you know, that's their view. If they think that's the constructive way to air their support for the football club, and they think that's going to enhance the opportunity for Man United to perform, then that's up to them. It's their football club. I don't think it's particularly constructive. I don't think it's going to make a blind bit of difference to the Glazers. They can sing to their heart's content. They can sing from dawn till dusk, Monday to Sunday, every day of the week for the next 10 years. If someone doesn't walk through the door and write a cheque that looks like 5 or 6 billion, the Glazers will be tone deaf to it.
Yeah, precisely.
Jim White and Simon Jordan. Monday to Friday mornings from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.